It's exercise time. So now that you've learned almost everything there is to know about React and forms, it's your turn to practice and actualize your knowledge. Your task is to create CRUD for Publishers collection that we introduced in previous chapter. Try to implement it without rewatching content of this chapter and without copy and pasting code you wrote already if you followed along. It's very important to try to do it by yourself and get help only when you can't move forward because of some gap in understanding. Also, quick tip, work on this exercise in separate Git branch. This way you can experiment away without any fear that you mess up the master branch that we'll continue to use in the next chapter. To create new branch, open your console and run git checkout-b publishers CRUD, for example. This command creates new branch and switches to it right away. Now you can commit to this branch, and when you want to go back, just run git checkout master. Okay, so let me show you what I propose you to build. First, add Manage Publishers menu item to the navigation bar so user can get Publishers sidebar. Next, play with your interface. What I'm going to show you here is just a suggestion. Feel free to come up with your own ideas of how to design your UI. When user clicks on this menu item, render sidebar. Bonus points if you can also change games list. Here you can see that when I show sidebar, I change amount of cards in a row to 3 instead of 4. Also, add close icon to sidebar, by clicking on which it disappears. Another thing to try out is to allow only one sidebar to be active. So if I click on Manage Publishers, Publisher sidebar is rendered. But if I click on Add New Game, it hides Publishers and shows Game Form. Clicking back on Manage Publishers hides Game Form and shows Publishers. You got the idea. Okay, so now to the essence of this exercise. Here in sidebar, you render Add New Publisher button and table of publishers you already have, and some action icons. Click on this button and it disappears and shows the form below. Submit it right away and we have validations with error messages. Fill it in Submit and we got new publisher in the table and button is visible again. Click on it again and click on Cancel and it works as well. Click on Edit icon, Change and Submit, and it works. Clicking on different edit icons updates edit form as it should. And clicking on Trash icon deletes publisher from the list. As a bonus, you also can implement confirmation like we did with games in previous episode. So that's a lot, but by implementing it, you'll revise and strengthen your understanding of how all these things we learned so far work together. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.